Hello everyone, in this session I will show you how to install BIAMI Dev Edition. BIAMI runs on Java and you need to have Java installed. This tutorial will not show you how to install Java. There's a lot of existing resources on the internet how to do that already. We will focus on BIAMI only. I'm using Mac. This installation will show you how to install BIAMI on Mac as well as on any Linux or Unix type of machine. So I'm going to open a terminal. So I go to the left hand side, click on terminal, and I will display you the Java version to show you that it is installed. I have a version 6 installed, but anything above will work as well. So you go to BIAMI website. I'm opening a Firefox web browser. Go to www.biami.io. And at the top of the page, I can see download BIAMI Dev. I click on that link. It takes me to SourceForge, where I can download the BIAMI Dev files. So click on downloads. It will download the links for me for people who would like to download them on some server. There is a direct link here that you can use. It's a small package, so it takes seconds to download. It is downloaded in my downloads folder. As you can see, there is a version of BIAMI and compressed. What we need to do is we need to uncompress it. So what I'm going to do is I could just double click on it, but I will do it with a terminal as well. So again, on the left hand side, I open my terminal. I go to my download folders. So what I do is cd download. First, I will check where I am. And if I list all the files, we can see that I have that BIAMI files here. So in order to uncompress, I type tar my ZXVF and a file name. Press enter, and all the files are uncompressed. If I list all the files now, you'll see that there is a new folder called bin. That's where the BIAMI Dev files are. So I go to bin, and then I go to core, which is a core module for BIAMI. And when I list here, you'll see a couple of files here. So there is a core_run.sh. That's the version that you run on any Mac, Linux, or Unix type of computers. There is also a bad version that finishes with a bad. That's for Windows users. So what I'm going to do is I will run BIAMI EE Dev for the first time. What it does, it goes through an initialization process. So what it does is it registers you a new database as well as downloads all the necessary plugins that you need in order to run your process. Ask you to provide your email. We go to biami@biami.io. It just takes less than 10 seconds and everything is ready. I'm gonna make a bit bigger characters for you. Okay, so what you can see here is it's all updated. It says I have nothing to do here because it's fresh vanilla install. It shows you what you can do, so various commands that you can run. It shows you the task list with the process that it's got already, and also remote repositories. This is a default installation for the BIAMI Dev. Now, to prove that it works, I will just test it if it works. So as you know, for the BIAMI, what you need to do is you need to request the process and then execute it. So in order to make a request, you run a command with parameters command equals request and task ID equals task ID specified in a task list. So we will try to run a do nothing task. So it is task ID equals 3. What I want to do is here, I don't want to just the request, I want to also execute it. So what you'll find in a hint for the request is that you can use command equal request process for you to be able to make a request as well as execute it. So I do cmd equals request process. I also would like to see how it works. So I will switch on a debug mode for you to see actually how the process works, all the steps in the process. So there is a command here running in debug mode. What you need to do is you need to add those parameters for the debug mode. So I've got everything ready now. I press enter. And what it does is, yes, it's got a request ID equals 2. And then it shows you all the stages that it goes through. So the nothing to do task really doesn't do anything, but it shows you that it lets you to run various tasks with different parameters. So stage 0, just test but do nothing. Stage 1, there are 2 tests in stage 1, and there is a stage 2 with different parameters. And that's all. So you have a BIAMI installed. You can run it again. Again, it says there's no request in the queue. There's nothing to do. So it will wait for you to run a new request. Enjoy.